Today we'll be having the best Wonderkids from the Premier League versus the best Wonderkids with the rest of the world. The concept of this video is very self-explanatory. We'll be putting the best Wonderkids of the Premier League in one team and the rest of the Wonderkids in the world in the other team. And then after that, we'll be putting them through the series of events, being a kickoff match, a career mode save, and as well as a tournament. Shout out to Bford and Masterbooks and many other career mode YouTubers who have done this team versus team challenges. However, obviously main inspiration goes to Bford, who still does these challenges, and obviously I didn't want to copy him too much. So we have a kickoff match, like I said, a career mode save, and we do have a tournament. So let's go ahead and meet the team. But before we do start, we have to go over the criteria. What makes a Wonderkid? The term Wonderkid is basically applied to players who are under the age of 21, who have a lot of high potential and have showed a lot of promise in their first few games. So now with the criteria out of the way, we can go ahead and look at the teams. Starting off with the Premier League Wonderkids, or should I say, the best league in the world with the Wonderkids. Here at hand, we do have Jadon Sancho on the left, Mason Greenwood up top, Ferran Torres, Phil Foden in that cam position, Gallagher and Jones playing in that double pivot. We have Chalobah, Fofana, Nudi, James, and Meslier in the back. Taking a look at some of the bench as well, we have Bukayo, Smith Rowe, Hudson-Odoi, Aarons, Kabak, Lamptey, Martinelli, and I added a couple little bit more just for the career mode save and the tournament when they play a lot of games. We have Olise, Skip, Guehi, Gilmore, Elliott, some of the Man United youngsters, and we do have Jesse Lingard. Obviously, the Wonderkid, he's been a Wonderkid ever since the age of 16, and he's going to be a Wonderkid for the rest of his career.
Very false.
So this team is looking pretty decent. However, it is weaker significantly from the World XI of the Wonderkids. But this is FIFA. We know FIFA is very, very dumb and very stupid. So we may see like a huge change. We might see the Wonderkid from the Premier League pull up, or maybe the other ones. So let's go ahead and meet the second. Okay, now we do have the best Wonderkids out of the rest of the world. This may be a little bit unfair, but like I said, FIFA is weird. FIFA is weird. So we may go ahead and see a surprise here. We have Haaland up top already, starting off with a world-class record, but he is still the age of 21 in FIFA at least, so he's still Wonderkid. Vinicius Jr., we have Anthony, we have Florian Wirtz, we have Pedri, Bellingham, De Ligt and Garcia playing that center back position, Davies and Dest in that right back and left back position, and we have Diogo Costa in that goalkeeper position. As well, we have Bazuno, the backup goalkeeper. If you guys don't know who he is, he did save a penalty against Cristiano Ronaldo against Portugal. We have Nuno Mensch. We have, I don't know how to say his name, Gavardio. He plays for Leipzig. He's under the age of 21 as well. We have Gavi, obviously probably the most famous Wonderkid at the moment. We have Manueke, Ansu Fati, Joao Felix. I know some of these players are not Wonderkids, but like I said, the criteria is under 21. Joao Felix is under 21 in FIFA. Sometimes it changes. I have no idea why. And so FIFA, it says he's under 21. So I'm going to go ahead and keep him. We have Kamavinga, Simakan, Timber, Mukoko, and Gravenberg. So like I said, in today's video, we're going to go ahead and do 3 different game modes in this FIFA. Obviously, we're going to be doing a kickoff game. We're going to do a tournament, a sim tournament. Basically, it's the same thing as a career mode save, except nobody grows. So it's basically the Wonderkids now. And then in the career mode save will be the Wonderkids throughout a whole season. So we're going to go ahead and start with the sims and then leave the gameplay to the end. So we're going to start with the tournament, then the career mode save, and then at the end, we're going to go ahead and do the kickoff. As you can see, we have put both teams in the Premier League, only leaving out Norwich because Norwich are the worst team in the Premier League. But basically, like I said, we're starting off with the tournament. The reason I'm doing the tournament is because I don't want to do Volta like B4 does. I want to bring you guys like something at least one thing different. But like I said, obviously, I don't think anybody has done this in FIFA 22. I didn't see B4 do it. I didn't see Masterbugs do it. So I'm going to go ahead and do it now. The Wonderkids versus Wonderkids. So basically, like I said, I'm going to take control of both teams. But I'm not going to control any of the lineups. I made the lineups outside of the tournament. And we're going to go ahead and just sim through the tournament and see basically how the Wonderkids are now. Who are the better Wonderkids, at least at this moment in time. So I have just noticed that there's no calendar here in the tournament mode. But I'm still going to sim it, okay? I'm going to sacrifice myself for this video. I'm going to go ahead and do this. But if you guys have any other ideas we can replace the tournament with, like I said, I really don't want to do Volta because B4 already does it. Let me know down below and I'll go ahead and do it. But like I said, I'm going to go ahead and sim this. Before we do start as well, leave down your predictions down below. Who do you think is going to win? I think overall, out of these 3 mini games that we do have, I think the Wonderkids of the Premier League will pull through. They're the underdogs. I always go for the underdogs. So let me know your predictions down below. And obviously, if you guys do go on to enjoy this video, make sure to click that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell, get notified anytime we do post. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Let this happen. But anyways, let's go ahead and sim to the end of this tournament and let's see who wins. Okay, boys, we have reached the end of the tournament. The Premier League Wonderkids versus the rest of the world Wonderkids. So it's time to find out how each team did. So neither of these teams are in the bottom 13th of the Premier League. We're gonna go little by little because I feel like they didn't even finish like top 4 top 5. I wasn't hoping too much, but remember, whoever finishes higher in this basically in this tournament will get a point for their side. So 10th place, Arsenal finished in 10th place, which is really bad, but that's not what it's about. Let's go ahead and move up a little bit. Okay, looks like Barcelona or basically the Wonderkids from the rest of the world, have finished below the Wonderkids of the Premier League. So that goes to a point to the Wonderkids of the Premier League, and I hope they pull through, because that is the team I'm backing. And let's see where they finished, and they finished in 8th place. So obviously I simmed through it. I saw what was going on. We saw the teams of the Wonderkid of the Premier League. They were pushing through the top 4, to be honest. The whole time they're pushing top 4, and then towards the end of the season they started to flop a little bit. So obviously Man City were the winners. But anyways, let's go ahead and look at the stats of some players. Okay, in order to look at some of the stats, I've had to save before the last game of the season, so the Premier League Wonderkids will go out without a game. But because, like I said, if we do sim this game, we cannot go to the squad. So basically, now we can go ahead and look at the team stats. And we're going to start off with, obviously, the Wonderkids of the Premier League, because they're the winners. So looking at each position, the goalkeeper, Ian Meslier picked up 8 clean sheets, not too bad. As for the top goal scorer, we did have Mason Greenwood with 17 playing up top, not too bad. Jadon Sancho and Ferran Torres also getting plus 10. Assist-wise, we do have Mason Greenwood topping the chart. So far, Mason Greenwood has been the MVP for this Wonderkids in the Premier League. Obviously, like I said, because it is a tournament. In the career mode part, it's gonna be a little bit different because I'm gonna have to change a couple positions. But Phil Foden and Jadon Sancho also getting plus 5. As for yellows, doesn't really matter. We do have Phil Foden up top, and red cards, we have Greenwood, Curtis, and Trevor Chalobah. And the best average performance was given to Mason Greenwood and Jadon Sancho. So these two are probably the best 2 players in this team so far. So anyways, I want to take a look at a couple more interesting players. So let's go by position. Harvey Elliott got 0 appearances. Who else do we have? Amad Diallo, other Man United youngsters. Elanga also got 0 appearances. Who else got? Billy Gilmore only got 1 appearance. There's not a lot of midfielders in this team, so I thought he'd get a little bit more game time. Oliver Skip as well got 0 appearances. Jesse Lingard got 5 appearances, getting 1 assist. And Michael Olise also 0 appearances. And I think that's pretty much it for the 0 appearances. And Mengi, another Man United youngster. So decent overall. Let's go look at the other youngsters from the rest of the world. I'm really excited to look at Haaland. Okay, Haaland better have destroyed it here. So as for appearances, Haaland 38. There's a bunch of players having 38. So starting off with clean sheets, we do have it should be the goalkeeper. Where's the goalkeeper? Diogo Costa getting 8 clean sheets only. That's probably why they didn't finish as high as possible. But Erling Haaland getting top goal scorer. No chance anybody else was going to get it. 21 goals. More goals than Mason Greenwood, I do believe. Vinicius Jr. also getting plus 10. But everybody else, lack of goals as well. Anthony only getting 5. Ansu Fati only getting 1. Joao Felix only getting 1 as well. As for assists, we do have Florian Wirtz with 7 and Pedri with 6, as well as Jude Bellingham. As for the average, best average player, obviously, is going to be the 2 top goal scorers, Erling Haaland and Vinicius Jr. So let's go take a look at some players that got some 0 appearances. Now I know I can do this. Mukaku, Bazunu, Gravenberch. Gravenberch got 0 appearances. That's insane. Kamavinga and Simikan. So Jordan Timber as well, only getting 1. Ansu Fati getting 7 appearances is an absolute disgusting way to freeze him out of the squad. But anyways, overall in this tournament mode, the Premier League youngsters have gone through. So let's go ahead and go to the career mode save and see who does better. Okay, so same thing as last time for the career mode save. We're taking out Norwich because they're the worst team in the Premier League. So this time we're going to be taking charge of Barcelona. Just because they're losing at the moment. And I'm going to go ahead and put both teams in Champions League. So the way this is going to work... What is going on? Can I not change it? Should be... Okay, there we go. So the way this works is whoever finishes higher. But if somebody wins the Champions League, they automatically win that round. So are both teams in the Champions League? So we have Man United here. We need to go ahead and let's take off Liverpool. Let's just take off Liverpool just because. And let's put FC Barcelona. So if anybody can win the Champions League, then they go ahead and take the point. We're going to disable the first transfer window. Hopefully Man United don't sign anyone in January, but let's go ahead and go to the Sims. Okay, so like I've shown before, this is the team that Barcelona is going to have, or should I say, the rest of the world Wonderkids. So like I said, straight away, I'm just going to go ahead and sim to the end of the season. So like I said, leave down predictions, who's going to win this round. Like I said, I feel like the Barcelona team will win this time around because it is overtime, so the players will grow. But like I said, and this time, the lineups don't stay the same. So the lineups are going to change depending on what the assistant manager says. So we're going to go ahead and sim all the way to June and see what happens. I think the Barcelona will win this one, but I think in the kickoff match, it will be decided for the Premier League Wonderkids will win it. So anyways, let's go ahead and sim. Okay, boys, we have reached the end of the season. We can now go ahead and find out. Let's see who won this side of the minigame. Is it going to be the Wonderkids from the Premier League or the Wonderkids for the rest of the world? Like I said, I personally think the Wonderkids of the rest of the world will win this one. Let's go ahead and find out. Okay, so taking a look at the league table, nobody flopped. Nobody's in the bottom 13th. But like I said, in the tournament, they finished 8th and 9th. Yeah, obviously. So hopefully they finish at least a little bit higher than that. I'm pretty sure the Wonderkids from the rest of the world can finish in the European place. So let's go ahead and go up a little bit. They're not in the bottom 10. They're in the top half of the table. 9th place. Did anyone finish there? No, they haven't. What about 8th place? The Premier League Wonderkids have finished in 8th place, getting 61 points. Where did the Wonderkids of the rest of the world? They've already won it, maybe, if nobody won the Champions League between them two. Let's go ahead and move up just a little bit. And again, 1 point decides between the teams. The rest of the world Wonderkids beat them by 1 point. And I bet it was to do with the game between them, getting a win in a very important win. But anyways, who won the league? Let's just find out who won the league. Man City won the league again. In the tournament, they won the league. But Champions League, did anybody win that? Okay, so taking a look at the group stages, the Wonderkids of the rest of the world, they finished in second place. Okay, now for the Wonderkids of the Premier League, did they get past the group stage? And no, they didn't. So it's up to the Wonderkids of the rest of the world. Did they win it all? I mean, they already won this career mode series as well. But can they win it all? Can they win the Champions League? Okay, they passed. They beat Real Madrid in the round of 16. Not bad. Quarterfinals. They lost to Sevilla in the quarterfinals. So the Wonderkids of the rest of the world already had won it, but imagine if they would have won the Champions League. But anyways, let's go ahead and look at some stats. This time, let's take a look at the team we were managing. It is the Wonderkids of the rest of the world. So appearances, only Florian Wirtz playing 38 appearances every single minute, I'm pretty sure, of the Premier League season. As for clean sheets, it is going to be, I'm guessing, Bazunu. Bazunu got 2 clean sheets. Did Diego Costa get 0? Oh, it looks like Diego Costa must have left. I guess somebody paid for his release clause. That sucks. I said it's career mode. I can't really control it. I wish there's a way to control it. But top goal scorer, it is going to be Vinicius Jr. and they signed Cristiano Ronaldo. This is such a mess, man. This is such a mess. I don't know how this happens. We're going to have to make sure it doesn't happen next time. But it's just Cristiano Ronaldo was in the free agency. Erling Haaland gets top goal scorer though as well. So assist as well. It is going to be Pedri getting 6 assists. Cristiano Ronaldo, let's just pretend he's a Wonderkid. As for the average, it was going to be Erling Haaland, the best player again, and Vinicius Jr. again. These two players, always the best players. As for the Wonderkids of the Premier League, let's see how they did. Top appearance maker, it is going to be Hudson-Odoi, which didn't play a lot in the tournament mode, Phil Foden, and Nudie. As for goals, we do have Callum Hudson-Odoi with 16, Mason Greenwood with 14, and as for assists, we have Callum Hudson-Odoi with 4, and clean sheets, it is going to be Meslier with 5. So the best average appearance maker, it is Harvey Elliott, only playing 1 game, 83. But okay, we're gonna go give it to Mason Greenwood. He did get 72, and Duva's about to join as well. Man, there needs to be like a way for you to just turn off the transfer window and the whole season. That would be amazing. It would be better for the series. But anyways, the Wonderkids of the Premier League have won, and the Wonderkids of the rest of the world have won. So there's only one way to decide this now. It is in the kickoff match. Okay, so we're gonna be playing a regular classic match here. The best Premier League Wonderkids versus the best Wonderkids in the rest of the world. So we're gonna put in it a legendary difficulty. We're not playing. We're just gonna go ahead and watch and commentate over it. I still think the Wonderkids of the Premier League are going to pull through. I just think they're, like I said, it's FIFA. Even though they don't have the highest overall, I just think the team is more well-rounded than the team of the Wonderkids of the rest of the world. But anyways, let's go ahead and start this game, and hopefully my prediction is right. But leave down your predictions down below. Who's gonna win this final one? Okay, boys, the match is set to be kicked off between the Wonderkids of the Premier League versus the Wonderkids of the rest of the world. Boys, I'm very excited to see this. Like I said, I'm backing the boys of the Premier League. I'm a Premier League watcher. I just feel like they're more well-rounded team. But anyways, Anthony does pick up the ball, and now it's Erling Haaland. Haaland, okay, boys. I'm predicting Phil Foden to get man of the match. He's going to perform amazingly. But I feel like Haaland's going to get a couple goals. And it's Vinicius. Vinicius with the shot. Okay, great save by Meslier. And now it's Nudie on the ball. Look, my predictions, the score is going to be 3-2. 3-2. I think it's going to be 3-2. Last minute, not last minute winner, but it's going to be a 3-2 to the Wonderkids of the Premier League. By the way, guys, leave down below if you guys want to see another video like this, basically team versus team. Leave down your suggestions down below and I'll go ahead and do it. Like I said, I do need a suggestion for the tournament. I mean, I don't mind skipping all the way through, but it takes me like forever. So if you guys want to see something else, let me know. But Mason Greenwood picks up the ball into Jadon Sancho, cross in, and it's a great block by De Ligt. Okay, two very attacking sides in my opinion. I think the defense of both teams are way worse than their attacking sides, but it's Anthony. Anthony's on the ball. Anthony a baller. Florian Wirtz, okay, into Anthony. Anthony finds Erling Haaland into Wirtz with a shot, and it's a great goal. Top corner against Meslier. Florian Wirtz, the number 27 for this Barcelona side, for this Wonderkids of the rest of the world, picks up a banger. That's a beautiful goal, man. Florian Wirtz, a Wonderkid I feel like a lot of people don't talk about. People usually talk about Phil Foden, Mason Greenwood, Erling Haaland, but nobody talks about Florian Wirtz. I feel like this boy is going to be moving probably to Bayern Munich, realistically, in his career, or Man United, one of those two in the near future. But what a beautiful goal from Florian Wirtz to put the Wonderkids of the rest of the world in the lead. 13 minutes in, the Wonderkids of the rest of the world have taken the lead. It's time for the Wonderkids of the Premier League to step up. Hopefully, Mason Greenwood could do something because he is supposed to be the one to lead this team. It's Ferran Torres, picks up the ball, Ferran Torres, and it's a great block by Davies. Bellingham looking for that through ball into Anthony. Anthony does win the ball, and now it's Anthony running down the wing. Can he get another goal? It's Anthony still on the ball. Anthony's going to look to cut inside, and it's a great block by Nudie. Nudie, pretty decent performance as well, really keeping the Premier League side into the game. Bellingham, it's Garcia. Garcia finds Verts, and now it's Florian Verts. Florian Verts on the ball. It's still Florian Verts running down that midfield. Florian Verts looking for a through ball into Anthony. Surely this is gonna go. Anthony, make it a right decision. It's Anthony. Anthony's still on the ball against Gallagher. Anthony versus Gallagher. Who's gonna win? Anthony cuts back. Anthony looking for some space. He does find Serginho Dest. Dest looking for that midfield. Finds Haaland. Finds Bellingham. Bellingham get into Flirts. Get into Verts. Okay, he gives it to Pedri instead. Pedri. Pedri's on the ball. Looking to open up that wing, but he gives it away. Curtis Jones wins it, and now it's Phil Foden looking for that counter attack. Can they finally score? Can the Premier League Wonderkids finally get a goal in? Mason Greenwood with a brilliant through ball to Jadon Sancho. Is he offside? I don't think he's offside. It's Jadon Sancho. Turns back. It's Jadon. Still Jadon Sancho. Sancho passes to Phil Foden. Phil Foden with a shot, and it's another banger in this game. 2 Wonderkid teams, 2 bangers so far, both from the camp positions. Phil Foden gets a banger, and I said Phil Foden is probably going to be the best player in this team, and he is certainly putting that up with that beautiful goal. Brilliant run from Jadon Sancho, brilliant ball from Greenwood as well. Phil Foden just to compete with that goal from Florian Wirtz. Leave down below which goal was better. Was it Florian Wirtz or was it Phil Foden's goal? But now it's 1-1. They have equalized. Like I said, it's going to be a very tough game. We don't know who's going to win it, but Phil Foden puts them back into the side. It's so weird seeing Phil Foden in that Man United shirt. But anyways, 3 minutes to halftime. It's been a brilliant performance from both teams so far. I think mainly the divide has been towards the team of the rest of the world, but it's a brilliant tackle. It's about to be halftime. Like I said, 1-1 is probably going to finish. Not a bad game to watch. I've never watched a FIFA game ever in my life, so this is very, very interesting. But Erling Haaland, can he get a late goal? It's Erling Haaland. Before halftime, can he get a goal? And no, it's a great block by Chalobah. And surely the half is over. It is going to be halftime. I'm not sure if they make the substitutions themselves. I don't know if I should make substitutions, but I'm not going to do anything. If I see they don't make substitutions in this game, in the next video, if we do another one of these, we'll go ahead and make the substitutions ourselves. Okay, start of the second half at Old Trafford. Obviously, they're playing in that stadium because Man United are at home, I guess. But we're going to see who is going to pick up the second goal, the much-needed second goal of this game. Like I said, I still feel like the Premier League side are going to pull through, even though they have been struggling in this first half. But let's see what happens. Kurt finds Pedri, and now it's Pedri. Finds Vinicius Jr. Vinicius Jr. is running down the wing. It's Vinicius looking for that cross in. Can he create something? Vinicius cuts inside. He does find Pedri. Okay, they haven't shot it out. It's Bellingham. It's still Bellingham. Finds Anthony. Anthony finds into Erling Haaland. Surely has a goal, and it's another goal for the rest of the world. It's not looking good for my prediction, but Erling Haaland, obviously, I said he's going to get a goal. There's no way he doesn't get a goal in this game. He's the best player on the pitch, in my opinion. Even in rating, but even in just performance-wise, he is the best player on the pitch, and he picks up a goal. Is that an assist from Anthony? Yeah, assist from Anthony. Again, is it that same corner? I don't know, but Messenger has to do a little bit better to save that. But it's a brilliant performance so far from both teams, but the rest of the world, Wonderkids, have been performing a little bit better, so they deserve this lead. 30 minutes left to go. This Premier League Wonderkid side has to pull through. There's a couple minutes left to play, so we do have Ferran Torres on the wing, who has not touched the ball a single time so far in this game up until this point. And now it's Reece James. It's Chalobah, but he gives it away, but Chalobah wins it back. And now it's Phil Foden. Phil Foden into Greenwood. Greenwood, brilliant through ball into Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho again creating some space. It's Sancho. Can he look for a cross? It's Jadon Sancho. It's still Sancho. Sancho gives it to Newdy. Back into Sancho. Can he get across and just whip it in? Oh my God, Sancho, what are you doing? It's Newdy. Newdy's on the ball now. It's still Newdy. Looking for a cross. He does cross it in, but Jadon Sancho, is he going to win it? And he does win it. Jadon Sancho still. And they do clear it out. Can Curtis Jones win the header? He does win the header, but they do give it away. And now it's the ball of the Wonderkids of the rest of the world. Bellingham picks up the ball. And now it's Haaland. Back into Bellingham. Bellingham through ball to Anthony. But Newdy has been performing really well. An unexpected player performing really well in this side. It's Sancho. Back into Greenwood. Greenwood looking for some space. Greenwood. Pass it to Phil Foden. Through ball. It's to Ferran Torres instead. Ferran Torres, can he finish? And it's a brilliant last-ditch block from Alphonso Davies. I don't know why Ferran Torres fell. It was a great block. Easy block. Simple block. It wasn't even a foul. But it is going to be a goal kick for the team of the rest of the world. 13 minutes left to go. Something has happened. As you can see, the subs made it by itself. Madueke has come on for Anthony. Who else is coming on? Is that it? Only Madueke coming on for Anthony as it looks for the rest of the world side. Okay, it's Curtis. Curtis Jones. It's Curtis Jones. Finds Reece James. Reece James now. It's Reece James. It's still Reece James. Does find Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres looking for somebody else. Ferran gives it to Curtis Jones. Into Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres finds Phil Foden right there in that midfield. Okay, he finds Curtis instead. Curtis on the ball. Can he find a through ball? Okay, it's to Phil Foden. Okay, 6 minutes left to go. Can they score a goal from here? Mason Greenwood now. Greenwood, have a shot. You have space. Greenwood, have a shot. Beautiful shot. And it's a beautiful goal for Mason Greenwood. With 5 minutes left to go, surely that has equalized the game. And boys, we're probably gonna have to go to extra time. I don't know if I should do golden goal or I'm probably gonna go straight to penalty, to be honest, just to make the video a little bit shorter. But Greenwood with a beautiful finish, another long shot, 3 long shots in this game. Greenwood obviously always scores bangers, always scores the most beautiful goals. He's an excellent finisher. He does save the team from losing this game. But boys, 5 minutes left to go. Like I said, I'm probably gonna give it to penalties just to have that element factor, that surprise factor. I love watching penalties, but 5 minutes left to go. Well, 3 minutes left to go now. somebody can still score, okay? I said it was going to be 3-2. Can it actually be 3-2? Who knows? Let's see who scores. But Pedri's on the ball now. 2 minutes left to go. Davies back into Pedri. Looks like they're going to pass it around the back. They're probably going to just go to penalties. By the way, I hope I can choose because the first time I tried to watch this game, it didn't let me go to the next team. So, it's Haaland. Haaland. It's Haaland on the ball. It's still Haaland. Haaland. What are you going to do? It's still Haaland. 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 Okay, it's still Haaland. Haaland through ball to Davies. Davies can get a last minute cross in. Surely the game's over after this attack. Davies still on the ball. Davies gives it to Vinicius. Vinicius Jr. into Madueke. Into Haaland with a finish. And no way. It is 3-2, but to the wrong side, boys. They've actually scored a 90th minute winner. I predicted something right. The score and Haaland getting 2 goals. Boys, the Premier League Wonderkids have been broken down in the last minute. Brilliant run from Davies. Brilliant play. Vinicius Jr. does find Madueke, who does find Haaland. Looks like that substitution for Madueke was amazing. But Haaland finishes it. Surely the game is over. The Wonderkids have won this challenge. The Wonderkids have won this kickoff game. But boys, like I said, leave down your suggestions on what you want to see next of this team versus team. I have a lot of videos planned, like I said. But when I do come back, because like I said, I'm going away, so I'm trying to record ahead of time for some videos you will see in the future. By the way, I really love the ideas I have, but let's see if you guys enjoy it. But anyways, at the end, it was 2-1 from the Wardex side to basically the youngsters of the Premier League. Sad to see my prediction was wrong. Hopefully your predictions is right. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to click that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell. Get notified anytime we do post. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Make it happen. But anyways, make sure to do the things that you love, the things that make you happy, and just be yourself, man. It's been your boy Edgar. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a nice day, and chamos.